top 8. Kind of neat. 4 national guys, 4 Northwest guys. That's if we count Seth Bergman as a national guy. If we don't, it's 5-3 for the Northwest. Anyway, a nice combination to be sure. Top point driver after the heat races is this man to my right, the defending series champion out of Louisiana, the Raging Cajun. Welcome to Elma, Jason Johnson. Jason, welcome to this part of the country.
Anyway, it's been a long time since I've been here, but it's beautiful.
Talk about your season so far, Jason.
It's actually kind of been a roller coaster compared to the last couple of seasons, but shop motorsports guys working their tails off, just trying to get consistent. It's paying off. I mean, we got a good lucky draw there in the heat racing and it paid off for us.
You're from Louisiana, not exactly a hotbed for sprint car racing. How did it all come together for you through the years?
My father first started taking me to Devil's Bowl Speedway when I was a young kid, and just went on from there. After I graduated high school, I quit and went to work for Steve Beitler. And after a couple more years of racing, I went back to work for Steve Kinzer. So, big difference, but things paid off in the way we went.
What do you think of the Grays Harbor Raceway so far after the heat races?
It looks like it's going to be real racy come feature time. I mean, the top's really moving up and the bottom's still good. So, hopefully we'll get a good draw and start up front.
Can you compare it to another track you've raced at somewhere else?
We compare it to a couple different places. We go to Wichita, Kansas, I-81 Speedway, and kind of running the same thing we did last time we were there.
All right, and of course, hill draw coming up. This is pretty important. You're the top 8 guy, but if things don't go well, you could be in the 4th row in the heat races. This hill draw is pretty important.
50 cars. I'm just happy to be in A feature. I mean, this is a tough series this season.
You bet. All right, Jason. Welcome to the Northwest and Grays Harbor Raceway, and good luck the rest of the night.
All right, thank you, guys.
Jason Johnson, race fans, one of the best ones in the business these days, and we are ready to go. Top 8 in order, the points through the heat races, and we have some fun with this, but it's serious business because, as mentioned, the numbers that the kids draw for these drivers won't be their starting spots for the first 4 rows in the features. We're ready to go. Jason Johnson, the top point guy up first. This young man's going to draw for him. What's your name?
Quentin.
Quentin, where do you live?
Shelton.
Okay, Quentin from Shelton. You reach in there, grab one of those, and Jason is hoping for 1. He'd probably settle for a 2. And it is going to be number 6 for Jason Johnson. Number 6, Jason Sowell. Up next, the former Northern Sprint Tour champion, ASCS winner here earlier this year. This fella in his nice Speed Week t-shirt is going to draw. What's your name?
Steven.
Where do you live, Steven?
Irvin.
You think you can get Jason a front row starting spot? All right, let's see. Jason Sowell is going to start the main event in the number 8 spot. So these 6 guys are loving this so far. First 2 rows still available. Roger Crockett up next. One of the winningest drivers on the West Coast over the last decade or so. And this young man's going to draw for him. What's your name?
Noah.
Where do you live, Noah?
I don't know.
You don't really know. Somewhere around here, I'm guessing, huh? So what do you think? You think you can get him a front row starting spot? Okay, Noah, your turn. Roger Crockett coming into the night. 2nd in the Speed Week points, 3rd in the season standings for the Northwest region. On the pole, Roger Crockett. He's got a new best friend after a nice heat race win earlier tonight. All right, Tim Crawley is up next, racing here in the Northwest for the first time. What's your name?
Carter.
Where do you live, Carter?
Minnow.
You can get him a 2? Okay, he's confident, Tim. That's good. Will he start on the front row with Roger Crockett? Tim Crawley from Benton, Arkansas will start 5th. Well, folks, the winner of that last heat race, as we said, the oldest driver in the field. He loves me for bringing it up again. But how about it for Danny Kirkpatrick? What a job he did, huh? He wins his heat. He's in the pill draw. You can start on the front row of the feature, Danny. And this fella here, a lot of pressure on you. What's your name, bud?
Michael.
Where do you live?
Bonnie Lake.
Think you can do it for him?
Yes.
Okay, confidence. Danny Kirkpatrick. Drum roll, please. 7th. Stephen Tyner up next. Our Northwest Region point leader most of the season, currently 2nd overall. He's wearing a number 94, this young fellow, so that's appropriate. What's your name?
Yeah.
Where do you live?
That's my mama.
Well, that's good. That's a good thing. The other options, we don't even want to go there at this point, unless it was that. But apart from that, okay, 94, 94. This could be a good combination. Noah, let's see if you can get Steven Tyner, the outside of the front row, for the main event. Travis Birdie, Tommy Estes Jr. giving out number 4 for Steven. He'll take that. 2 and a 6, I believe. That's what we got wrong. 2 and a 3 left. So these guys are actually in pretty good shape either way. But of course, you always want to start on the front row. All right, Travis Rowlett, 40, Texas. This fella here. I'll bet you're not from Texas, are you? I'm betting you're probably from Washington. Where?
Okay.
All right, you're up. Your turn. What's your name?
Tom.
Okay, Tom. 2 or 3 for Travis. Number 3 for Travis. That means Seth Bergman on the front row with Roger Crockett. They've raced against each other before, and we're going to make this official. We have to make this official. And this young lady will draw the number 2. What's your name?
Michaela.
Michaela, where do you live?
Spokane.
Okay, you wouldn't have to be related, would you?
I am.
Whether it's an okay, Michaela. Number 2 for Seth Bergman. And it is. And the pill draw is complete. And as always, we'll get a group photo with the drivers and the kids. And how about a big round of applause for all 8 drivers and those kids? Didn't they do a great job, those kids? Outstanding performance.